When the days are dreary, never look into your sorrows until you find the sun. Parker Wolf.
How can someone named Bortles be remotely athletic?
Sounds like a whale.
Their first name is Blake, and their last name is Bortles.
Whale. Look, it's a Bortle whale.
What? That's not a whale.
Oh, dude, Luke has a good whale sound. This is All Sports All the Time, episode number 84, and this week, Joel Embiid has been the best we've ever seen him.
EmVPiid.
Oh, that's nice.
EmVPiid.
Like IID. Yeah.
Like Embiid, but
Yeah.
Peed.
Because it rhymes.
MV.
Because he's really good.
EmVPiid.
The Eagles hired a new
The
head
Sixers
coach.
aren't looking too shabby themselves.
Oh,
They're
just
not
the
looking too
Sixers in
shabby.
general are looking amazing.
Yeah.
We don't know much about this new guy, but we do know that he is not Eric Bieniemy, which is cause for concern.
Yeah, we were disappointed. That was me and
Although-
Owen, and was that Luke's guy too? We wanted to be in.
I think we all wanted to be
Although
Bieniemy,
I did
so-
watch the video, and he made a good point. Instead of sending Carson Wentz to the Colts to get fixed, they're bringing the Colts to us to fix Carson Wentz. That's
To
the
try to
thing,
fix
to
Carson
try
Wentz.
to.
But he looks so
Yeah.
bad.
I think at
know
the
how
be-
about Carson Wentz going.
I think at the beginning of the season,
But
I'm
that's
with
not going to
you.
happen
I'm
anymore.
with you on
though.
that.
I agree. I think he needs to be gone. But if we do happen to have him, we need to play him for 1 or 2 games, see what he's got,
Give
see
him
if
a
he's
shot.
changed,
Yeah.
because we are still paying him a ton of
I
money.
know, we're
Yeah.
paying him
So if we
much
don't
money.
get rid of him, we need to play him for a few games at the beginning of the season. If he's still not able to hold up his end, that's when we got
That's
to put
it.
Jalen in.
Yeah. I understand giving him a second chance.
No, I
but
completely-
he has
especially-
to have a very short
Especially
leash.
since him and Doug just weren't going together ever since they
Yeah.
got rid of Frank Reich that Super Bowl season. He
Mhm.
was the one who was kind of building up Carson Wentz to that MVP quarterback that he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so maybe bringing over Nick Sirianni, who was under Frank Reich,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe
could
he'll
be
be
really
a
good.
great coach.
he could be great.
Speaking of great coaches, the Browns have gotten themselves a great one. Kevin Stefanski led them to a winning season and a win over the Steelers, which means Parker gets to wear this Browns Against the World shirt that kind of smells like vinegar a little
It
bit.
smells like vinegar.
It just got delivered today. Didn't even put it in the wash because it came
Oh my
literally an hour
gosh.
ago. You're putting it on over your other shirt. You're fine.
Oh.
Those of you listening, Parker is wearing a beautiful Browns shirt that literally just says Browns Against the World, Browns logo, and I'll put up the clip of the bet. How confident are you that the Browns aren't going to win?
I'm very confident. I would say 98.6% confidence rating.
That's a very high confidence rating.
Yeah, it is.
So,
I'm okay
would
with
you be okay with wearing a Browns shirt on the podcast for the rest of the playoffs if they win? I'll buy the shirt. You don't have to pay for it. I will buy the shirt and you have to wear it on the podcast.
Yes, if you have to do something if the Browns lose.
I could wear a Steelers shirt.
Nope.
Okay.
You have to.
That seems like it would be equal, but all right.
I buy the Browns shirt, and
You buy like the worst brown shirt and I have to wear it?
no. I buy a cheap brown shirt. You have to rip it on the podcast
And then burn it.
No, and burn it and say the Browns are terrible and I was wrong all these years.
I will not do the last part, but I'll rip it.
No. Then it's no deal.
I'll rip it and burn
Then
it.
it's no deal. No deal. The talking is included in it.
Mm.
The
Okay,
slandering
okay.
of.
I'll do that if you do the same thing. You wear the shirt and you say the Browns are the greatest team of all time.
Okay.
All right.
I'm glad I'm not part of any of this, so,
There's
I'm all
way
in
it's
on
gonna be
this.
so
Let's
bad.
go.
The Browns don't have their head coach. What am I doing? The second
Oh
part
man,
of
I'm
this
glad I don't have to wear that.
is that you have to say to the camera with the shirt on that the Browns are the greatest team ever. So take it away.
Oh no! I can't believe I lost this. How the heck did they beat the Steelers?
Steelers have been looking really trash the last couple weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they pick up Dwayne Haskins.
That's a whole different thing.
Just add to the fire.
Oh my gosh.
They just threw gasoline in the fire.
They did.
Yeah. Speaking of throwing gas into fires,
Change the subject
Jets
much.
should throw Adam gas into the fire. Anyway,
That was actually pretty good.
um,
that was good.
We're
attempt.
waiting.
okay. The Browns are the best team ever.
Greatest team ever.
I said the best team ever.
Now you have to say it twice.
No, the Browns are the greatest team ever.
Good job, Parker. Way to take it like a man.
I don't like the Browns, but watching you have to say that made me laugh.
Oh my gosh.
This is Parker's lowest moment, but we'll let you bounce back. You can take that off for a second, but then you have to put it back on after.
What?
His greatest moment, right after his lowest, he won the Fantasy Football League this year. And we're going to go have a press conference real quick. So let's do that.
And now, the trophy presentation for our winner of the 2020-2021 fantasy football season, Parker Wolf!
Thank you, everyone. This is not the happiest day for me personally, but as the commissioner, I kind of have to do this. Parker, you are a veteran in the league. This is your 4th year. You've drafted Julio Jones every single year, and it finally worked out. You invested $10. Here's your 42. Great return on investment there, plus 32 in profit. Here is your Sharpie to sign the trophy. You just write 2020 and your name there. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Something we've always wanted to see is Parker's name on this trophy forever.
Oh my word.
So he can rub it in all of our faces.
It is inscribed.
It's great.
In history. It is written.
There it is, folks. Not very well centered, but it is on there. Can you see that? Oh. It went a little bit to the side, but it's fine. This season was a little sideways, you know? So it fits. It fits.
I know what you may be thinking. You may be thinking, how is this guy so smart?
How is this guy so smart?
Yeah, and I will tell you how I'm so smart. You guys are all fools, and I am super smart. Henceforth, therefore, Justin Jefferson in the final round of the draft. Guess who traded James Robinson, a waiver wire pickup, for DK Metcalf because I was thin at wide receiver? Me. I got DK for nothing. Not even a starter on my team. Just a waiver wire pickup in like the first week. Like, come on, man. I'm insane. Next up, we got Julio. You know, he was pretty good. But, I mean, he's Julio. He's like just a beast. Just like my fantasy team. And now, for the main attraction, the one you've all been waiting for, the premiere finale. You got AK-47 Alvin Kamara as my first pick in the draft. And now, I will let another question be asked.
Parker, what are you going to do with your $1 million winnings?
Well, fellow fantasy football friends, I will let you know what I'm going to do with my winnings. I'm going to invest into 1/140th of a share of Bugatti. You heard it here first. I'm ordering a brand new Bugatti on me for everybody that watches this video. So like, subscribe, and comment. Comment. And there you go. That you have it. Bugatti's on me. Also, I want to tell you guys the tipping point of my season. The point where I climbed and reached the top of the mountain. And that began, I earned this right when the playoffs started. Because you know what I did? I made my players ramp up their performance. You know, I called up David Montgomery. I was like, yo, you're not efficient. You're not getting enough yak. Just give me something, man. Give me something. I can't just keep spitting up like this disgusting food. And guess what he did? He turned it on. He was like top 1 or 2 running back throughout the playoffs. And it's just because of my motivational speaking and how amazing I am in making all the players around me better. I was the best person on this team. I take full 100% responsibility. My stats were insane, and I deserve this trophy. Thank you.
Parker Wolf, over here.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah. What are your expectations for next year? Should we expect a repeat?
Oh.
Is this a dynasty in the making?
Next year, I'm going to go full Tom Brady mode, win another championship. I'm insane. I'll be like Patrick Mahomes this year, winning 2 in a row. I guarantee it, 1,000%. I've never said 1,000% before, but I say it now, and I stand by it throughout the whole season. I guarantee I will win this coming championship and have my name written down twice on this trophy, the Lombardo trophy. There you have it.
Parker Wolf, can I ask another question?
You can ask another one.
With the whole last year we drafted from scratch, no keepers. This year people have keepers. Do you think that will play into other people having a better team than you, or do you think that'll help you with a better team?
For me, I think I was at a disadvantage when we had keepers. I had Julio, as we had brought up previously, but he wasn't the top tier level. He wouldn't be my ideal choice as a keeper. Now, I got AK-47, Alvin Kamara. My man is a beast. Lights, Kamara, action. He is insane when the spotlight turns on, and he is my new keeper. I feel like this puts me at an advantage, reporters, because now I have one of the top guys, if not the top guy in the league. I don't need to worry about, I can just build around him. Running backs that are good are scarce, and so I have one top tier already. I just hope that he doesn't get injured.
Parker, last question. Could you leave us with an inspirational quote or word or phrase that you felt really defined your team this year?
Yes. When the days are dreary, never look into your sorrows until you find the sun. Parker Wolf, out. Wow.
Wow.
I'm amazing.
That was inspirational.
That was life-changing.
My life has
really
changed forever. I will no longer look into those dreary days. Or
I don't think
the
that's what it
sorrows.
was. Don't look into your sorrows.
When the
Never
days-
look
when
into
the
your
days are
sorrows.
dreary.
Until the sun shines, then you can look in your
into my
sorrows.
sorrows.
I just
But
got a
you can't
copyright.
before that.
I got a copyright on those words.
Yeah,
So
cool.
now nobody can use the words
Yeah.
anymore.
But we just did. Okay. Oh, in that
Yeah,
order.
in
We
that
can't-
order.
Okay, you can't quote it.
Nope.
No
Oh
one
well,
can
you
quote
can
that?
quote it,
But you have to
You have
give
to
me credit.
say. You have to say
I'm-
your source.
I make a 10% cut on every.
Got
every,
it. Got
every
it.
single
Okay.
I make a 10%.
Every time somebody says it and
Yeah.
cites you, like that was
You-
from
you make money,
quote
yeah.
Parker Wolf, you just walk up to them and they hand you $1.
Yeah, and if they don't, then I sue them and I get more money.
It's a win-win,
It's a
It
really.
really
win-win.
is a win-win.
Wow.
Just like he won. And now his name is leaking over the side, which is kind of disappointing. But it is what it is. It's leaking.
It's almost touching the word expectations.
It's so disappointing. The name doesn't bother me as much as the fact that it leaks over the
It's-
word expectation.
We'll take a picture of it. It's the spacing is not perfect.
Hey, I like
But
my
it
handwriting.
is what it is.
It's not the handwriting, it's the leaking
It's
over.
also a little bit of the handwriting.
Yeah, a
but
little bit.
it's fine. It's fine. That was pretty much my reaction to the Eagles hiring Nick Sirianni. Like, it's fine.
It's fine.
I do love the irony of the Eagles hiring the offensive coordinator of the offensive coordinator who was the offensive coordinator under the coach that they just fired.
Yeah.
It's a nice little circle they've got going.
And they hired him
Here.
because our coach that was just fired wouldn't hire an offensive coordinator.
Yes. Well,
Wow,
wouldn't hire
so
a
many
new offensive
coordinators.
coordinator. Yeah, a lot of offensive coordinator talk, but I
Yeah.
think we all agree that the
But
offensive
can
coordinator
we-
they should have signed is Eric Bieniemy.
Yes, I agree.
Literally, his name is a combination of two words that are amazing: bees, or like just bee, and enemy. Like both of those words are just cool to say, and you put them
Exactly.
together.
And his first name's Eric.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eric is a good.
Although we're all this talk about offensive coordinators hiring our coach as an offensive coordinator. What about our defensive coordinator position since Jim Schwartz went bye-bye down the drain?
Well, they had to hire the head coach first.
Yeah, obviously.
And then now he'll
So
try to
let's
hire a
see-
defensive
let's see
coordinator.
where our defensive coordinator goes. I am
That's what it is.
dead set
Yeah.
on that Deshaun Watson is going to the Patriots.
I mean, if you're
Mm.
right, that would be.
That's my take. Deshaun Watson will go to the
Deshaun
Patriots
Watson goes to the
because
Patriots, man.
I don't know. I feel like isn't like Belichick's son like a coach for the Texans now?
Maybe. The Patriots' former team chaplain / advisor is their GM.
It's just like psychology, Like, I don't know why.
It's a split society when we should be one.
We should be
Speaking
one.
of split societies, why won't anyone hire Eric Bieniemy?
Honestly,
Like, I get that
He
the
should've
owners
been
are
hired.
old white
He
guys, but, like, seriously.
maybe
should've been
he
hired.
should become
This
an
is
owner.
bad.
But we got to change it, the whole system.
Eric Bieniemy becomes an owner?
Yeah, no, you got to have somebody, like, it should be like 50-50, I think.
Or at least closer, because apparently these guys can't,
Yeah. Well, and
for some reason, can't bring themselves to
There's a-
hire
there's a
the
lot
best
of-
offensive coordinator in the league.
Eric deserves to be hired soon.
There's
he
a
deserves
lot
to be
of-
hired before next season, and
Yes.
he will be.
there's a lot of rich white guys in power. And, sometimes rich white guys in power can be racist. And so, I mean, maybe they're not hiring him just because of the color of his skin. But the whole system should be changed.
I understand that a few of them might do that, but none of them are hiring him, which is
Yeah.
what I don't...
Yeah.
How...
The Eagles should have hired him.
Yeah, the Eagles
Come on,
should have
Eagles.
hired him. What are we doing, Jeff?
We
We're
hired
mad.
Nick.
Why
Never heard of him, Sirianni.
Exactly.
That's
I
a great
don't-
nickname. Nick never
heard of him, Sirianni.
Wow. That's seriously
I mean, let's just... I will say, Knicks
funny.
have done... Wow. Knicks have done pretty
Well,
well in Philadelphia
Nick
before.
Foles.
Just saying.
Nick Chubb.
What? He did do have a really good game against the Eagles. So.
Saint
Exactly.
Nick.
And Saint Nick has not done well in Philly. He got pelted with snowballs. All the other Knicks have done well, namely Nick Foles. So hopefully this Nick gets us a Super Bowl too.
And Nick Chubb did well in Philly, just not
in
on
his
Philly.
Yeah, he was in Philly, but against Philly.
Man, just in the nick of time, we're going to go on to our next segment.
I can't be mad at you. That was actually
That was good.
that was all right.
Cringy.
So, we got the wild card. Me versus...
Wait, what? The wild card segment was supposed to be Coach K, but he's not here. Remember?
Yeah.
You want to
You can edit
transition
that
to
out.
Joel Embiid? Be like, just in the nick of time, Joel Embiid
Has come in to save the Sixers.
has become the greatest player ever.
Yeah. Well, just in the nick of time, Joel Embiid has come and saved...
Joel Embiid. He the way you said it was like it didn't sound like Joel Embiid. It sounded like Joel Embiid. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like you're like
Joel
it's
Embiid.
like you know those cups
Right.
with like the
You gotta do it like
stone
that.
spoons
Sure.
that you mix things in.
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Joel
No.
Embiid.
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 Sure.
He has saved the Sixers from their COVID struggles. And Seth Curry, still not there. Doesn't have COVID.
Just came back.
Just came back.
Oh, he did.
But,
Finally, yeah.
well, he
Good
had,
on
like,
that.
complications, like he was
Yes.
out of breath or something.
Yeah.
So, but he's back. And so the Sixers back to full strength.
Nice.
Remember, when they were full strength, they went, like, 7-1.
Yes.
So,
They did.
I mean,
And that's when I thought they were going 72-1.
But then-
or 71-1.
but then COVID hit.
And then COVID hit.
Yeah.
They
And
still
now-
would have gone
Now
70.
they're gonna go 60.
I think they have
I
4
don't-
losses,
5. They have 5. They're 11-5,
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're 11-5.
So
which is a playoff record if you're in
Oh,
football.
yeah.
So
yeah.
that
well,
means
it's a
we're a
playoff
good
record
team.
in basketball, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you keep it up.
Yeah.
you know?
Yes.
So they are gonna go 60.
Math. There's 75 games.
72.
So there's 72 games, so minus 5 is
67
yeah.
and 5.
That's the Sixers record this year. They have been dominant when everyone's healthy.
They have.
Of
been.
course, that's not guaranteed.
You know what?
for a team,
I'll give them a little
but-
leeway. We'll go 65 and 7.
Keep the bar real low.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Just like
you gotta
only
leave
the
those,
greatest team
You've
of
got to
all
leave
time.
those leeway of 2
Yes.
losses in there.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah.
because crazy
'Cause
stuff
COVID.
happens.
COVID happens.
Exactly.
therefore,
Yeah.
Sometimes you're
65
just not
and-
hitting.
Yeah. But as long as we've got Joel Embiid, I'm feeling pretty good about
So,
how the team's doing.
I mean, it was me. I had Joel as the best player on the team.
Yeah. I don't think we talked about this on the
Yeah.
podcast. So if you want to give like the
Yeah,
whole
I'll give a
backstory
background.
to
So me and Owen were talking one time. We were like, all right, well, who do we think is better, like Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons? And I thought it was Joel, and Owen thought it was Ben Simmons. Yes,
Kind
you
of.
thought you said it was.
I
You
said I thought they were pretty much equal.
Yeah, you said-
because we were
like,
talking
you
about the
picked Ben
James
Simmons.
Harden trade,
yeah.
and you were like, if you had to get rid of somebody, who would it be? And I was
Yeah.
like, well, it's Simmons because they would pair better. But just in like a general trade, I'm very split. I
Yeah.
don't really know. They're kind of the same to me.
And I was like,
I'm wrong.
I was like, Joel's better. And yep, Owen.
Yep.
is wrong. Ben Simmons has
Joel.
his like career low in like points this year. Like he's just not
Because
attacking.
he's facilitating.
He's facilitating, but
maybe-
he should be attacking.
Do you know how awesome it would be if Joel Embiid stayed really good and Ben Simmons just like all of a sudden had an insane breakout game and then just stayed that way for the rest of the season?
But I don't think that'll
seasons.
happen because Ben Simmons can't
That is
shoot.
kinda weird.
He's
Well,
limited.
yes.
Embiid at least can hit threes.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons doesn't even shoot them.
Yeah. I will say this team is perfectly tailored to Ben Simmons now at this point, and Joel Embiid, which is why he's averaging like 30 points a game. But Ben is scoring less because now he can actually pass to three-point shooters who are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before he was kicking it out to who knows anybody other than JJ Redick, and
Yeah.
we could not hit threes. But now we've got Furkan Korkmaz, Seth Curry, Danny Green when he's feeling good.
Yeah, he's sometimes good.
He's
and
so
other-
streaky.
He swishes them or airballs them.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
watching him,
Very hit or miss. The
Yeah.
definition of hit or miss is Danny Green.
like sometimes he looks amazing, and other
Yeah.
times he's like, what the heck is he doing? Like,
Yeah.
it's so confusing.
Yeah.
But now Ben has more people to facilitate to, so he doesn't need to attack as much.
Mm-hmm.
I am concerned if anything happens to Joel, can he like take over that more dominant role?
What?
Not sure about that.
What do you mean? He showed it the whole season, and like in previous seasons too. He showed how he can like.
No,
just...
if Joel gets hurt, can Ben take over the
Oh, I thought you said
the
Kim
more?
Joel.
If Joel gets hurt, can Ben take over at least enough of his presence to
I don't.
keep
I
the
think if
Sixers
Joel
afloat and get them to 65-7?
if Joel gets hurt, they're not going to be anywhere near as good as they are, because Joel is just such.
He's the most valuable player.
Yeah, the Sixers need him.
MVP.
Yeah.
MVP.
MVP. Ben Simmons.
MVP. Keep going. MVP.
Ben
MVP. MVP. MVP.
I can't do
Ben
this much
Simmons-
faster, so
Ben
please go.
Simmons is limited by his range, and I don't
Yes.
think that he'll be able to carry them and become the player he could become if he
Yeah,
had
definitely.
a 3-point shot. You know.
Yes.
Anyway, let's move on.
You know who else is dominant in their field?
JG Graybill.
Yes, they
How
are.
about
They're
you
the
do it this time, Luke?
They're the Joel Embiid of plumbing. Would you say that, Luke?
Yeah.
I would say that, yeah.
Yeah.
They're also De'Aaron Fox because they're super quick.
What a combo. Joel Fox
Yeah, Joel
or
Fox.
De'Aaron Embiid.
I like De'Aaron Embiid better.
De'Aaron Embiid and JG Graybill plumbing.
There you
Same
go.
thing.
Okay.
Sorry. We did not help you out there.
No, you did not. JG Graybill is your family-owned and operated plumbing company located out of...
West Texas, Mississippi.
That is not true. Do not. Are we allowed to say where? It's,
I don't know.
It's local. You guys know where we live.
Local family-owned
I
and
don't think we're
operated
legally
plumbing
allowed
company. They can do everything from fixing a little crack in a pipe to fixing your hydronic heating, which we still have yet to figure out what it
We
is.
still need to figure.
We need to figure that out, but they can do it. www.jggraybell.com to see what all they can do, and you can also call them at 717-768-3276 and order their plumbing services. And if you mention All Sports All the Time, you can get $25 off your order. And do you want to know what you can get for that $25?
What can
I
you
would
get?
like to know.
You can get a case
Where'd
with
you-
a basketball
how'd you get my
player
phone
in this.
case?
I don't know. And
What?
they're wearing number 25, $25. It works.
Oh wow! Actually, yeah. I had to wait to get this Ben Simmons phone case until after they didn't trade him away for James Harden.
Yeah.
Once James went to the Nets, I was like, okay, now I can get this. The 25, nice touch. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, this was actually $26.
Wow.
Wow.
So you
would
nailed
only,
that
You would
one,
only have to
Luke.
pay $1.
Where do I?
Just
You
leave
want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Their
The link to their website
Yes.
will be in the description, like always. So you can
Yep.
just click on that if you're
And-
feeling really
yeah.
lazy and don't want to Google JG Graybill.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Good job.
There are only 3 games left in the NFL season.
That's so sad. I like NFL.
It is sad. It
No.
goes so fast. And then the offseason goes so slow. You're still trying to cover that?
Yes.
It's impossible. You can't cover all of it.
I know.
You can cover most of it, but you can't cover all of it. What in the world? Okay, now you just look ridiculous. I'm making a worse look. There are only 3 games left. 2 of them are being played this
Down to
weekend,
the
but by the
wire.
time this comes out, they'll have already been played.
Oh, the games are going to be so good.
They're going to be so amazing.
It's the please stop. It's the old guys fighting for who's the GOAT, and the young guys fighting for who gets
Oh
to
my
be
gosh,
the next
it's not
GOAT.
even the question
We're
that
not-
Tom Brady's the GOAT. That's not, even if he loses,
It
he's
is-
still the GOAT. How many championships does Aaron Rodgers have?
This is where you always go, man, to the championship.
Okay.
Yes, because that shows greatness.
Let's not get into this argument
Oh.
right now.
We
Aaron
have to
Rodgers
set
is
aside. We have to
nowhere
have
near
an
Tom
episode
Brady.
or a video.
Aaron Rodgers is amazing, but nowhere near Tom Brady.
We-
I will give-
Nowhere near. What?
No, they're not on the same planet.
They are.
No.
They're on the same planet. Aaron Rodgers
I gotta go
is
with
right
Parker.
behind him.
Tom
Oh
Brady
my
is insane.
God.
Aaron Rodgers is amazing. Don't get me wrong. Aaron Rodgers is
Yeah,
an
he's
insane
good.
quarterback.
He's
we
really good.
have to
Tom
dedicate
Brady
an
has just
entire
been
video or episode
dominant
to
for
this
the years
because
that he's been.
we always have to stop because we would get way too off track. We
You
have
don't
to allot a
understand.
certain amount of time.
Yes.
There's a
We're
certain
not.
amount
We're not starting this
of
argument right now.
insaneness when you
Parker.
win
We-
6
We'll
championships compared to what?
His
one?
main argument is levels of insaneness. You're
Yes.
siding with him
No.
on that.
No,
Sorry.
stop,
Okay.
stop.
Okay. We can't do
No argument right
this
now.
Is, we
Not
have to,
right now.
We're gonna have an hour-long special where you and I just. It's gonna be our.
I won't be there for that because I don't want to be there.
It's
for that.
instead of first take, it's gonna be called worst take, and it's just gonna be you talking about Tom Brady being the
What?
goat
No!
for an hour. It's gonna be great.
That's the best take. So best take. No.
That doesn't sound like first.
Okay, first. Way awesomer take.
Who do you have winning? Saints,
Saints.
Bucks, Packers.
I mean, my Bucks bandwagon. I have to go with the Bucks. Tom Brady will win.
And on that note, I have to go with the Packers.
Hey, Luke is down 7.
I'm
These
down
games
7.
are worth
4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, that's right. So
Gotta go with the Packers.
if the Packers win, you're within striking distance.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
And then you just have to pick opposite of me for
The Super Bowl.
unless
Yeah.
we both pick opposite for both games.
Well, let's find out.
Let's
Chiefs
find out.
Bills, Battle of the Young Bucks.
Now this game
Patrick
is
Mahomes
gonna
will
be
be
This is
playing.
gonna be
so
an
good.
insane game.
Oh my word! I'm literally gonna be watching football all Sunday,
Oh, same.
Well,
except for when
not
we do
all
stuff.
Sunday. Yeah.
But it'll be
Grace
in the
better-
background.
We're working
it'll
on-
be in the background.
Yeah.
We're working on
You
a
better-
great video
It's
on
your
Sunday.
house, therefore Grace can't tell you to turn the football game
Oh
off.
yeah, it'll be on in the background
Of course.
while we're eating Chick-fil-A. All right, second game. I mean, like we said, it's gonna be an
It's gonna be an
game.
insane game.
But I think it'd be super interesting to have the face of the league, Tom Brady, versus the up and coming face of the league who just won a championship. And like you heard in my press conference, I said it in the press conference.
You
I'm
said
gonna
you're
win
gonna-
2 in a row, just like
Patty Bob.
Patty Mahomes is gonna win. But I also have the
Wait,
Bucks
whoa, he
bandwagon.
contradicted himself.
But I also have the Bucks bandwagon.
In the press conference, he said he's going to win back-to-back like
But-
Patrick Mahomes, but now he has to,
I
he has
know.
to pick the Bucks if they go. Whoa!
So now it's gonna, if that happens in the Super Bowl, but I'm going Chiefs because now I have.
You're going Chiefs in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to go Chiefs as well because Bucks Chiefs is going to be a really toss-up game. I can't trust myself.
Or Packers Chiefs.
No. Oh, sorry, I said Bucks. I meant Bills Chiefs. Bills Chiefs in the AFC Championship is going to be a
It's
really
gonna be
toss-up game.
toss, yeah.
So I gotta hope the Packers win, and then I'll be down by 3, and I can't bet
Super
on.
Bowl's worth 5.
Yeah, I can't bet on either the Bills or the Chiefs beating each other. It's going to be too close. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs. So it takes it down to the very last second of the very last game. And I'll have to pick opposite of Parker, whether that's who I actually want to cheer for or not.
And I don't have no clue who I'm gonna pick.
I don't know who
My
I'm gonna pick
situation
yet.
happens, yeah.
I don't know who well, actually I do. I'm just going to pick the opposite
Yeah.
of you. But
Not much of a choice
say
for you there.
say
but-
it's Packers, Chiefs. Or
State Farm
say
Bowl.
Packers, Chiefs. Or
Checkers
Yeah.
Peeps. You said it right the first time, and then you tried
Say-
to fix it. And
say
said,
it's Packers, Chiefs. Who do you take in that game?
whoa, whoa, whoa! No
That's-
spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
Darn.
Hold on.
But that's
Good
like
try,
Owen
Larry.
said.
Good try.
State
That's-
Farm is
State
on their
Farm
knees
Bowl.
praying.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's gonna be
That
so
that
many State
happens.
Farm commercials.
Oh my word! With both the starting QBs.
Either
Yeah.
so many of them, or just one that they just do like
Yeah.
the most insane commercial ever.
But I mean, the reason that I'm going with the Chiefs and versus the Bills is because Patrick Mahomes, he's proved that he can win before. Josh Allen, he's looked really good, but
I don't trust him.
he hasn't performed
Yeah.
in the
Give
the
him another
conference
season.
finals. You
Yeah.
know.
If he performs well in this game, you give him another season to really show himself off.
Yeah,
I
and
think
next year
next
the
year they
Bills
could
are
be,
gonna be a
really,
menace.
really, really
A
good.
menace.
We haven't been paying much attention to Josh Allen. Like we pay attention to him in the regular season stuff, but in the playoffs, he has already beaten Phillip Rivers and Lamar Jackson. If the Bills win the whole thing, they're, I think,
Rip
out of
Phillip,
the 4
by the way.
teams, they're the least likely to win
They're
of the
the
teams
dark
remaining.
horse. Yeah.
Rip
But-
Phillip.
Yes, Rip
Yep,
Phillip.
Rip Phillip.
Bye, Phil. He retired.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got to
Which
mention.
is kind of weird because he was the up and coming young guy who was supposed to take Tom Brady out
Yeah.
in the mid 2000s, and that's just a weird dynamic. But if
And now
say
Tom
the
Brady's
Bills
still flying.
say the Bills win the whole thing, Josh Allen will have beaten Phillip Rivers, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. That's
That's a
quite a
lot.
gauntlet.
That
the
is
good news.
insane. Those
That
are
would be
some
amazing.
of the best quarterbacks right there that you're beating.
Yes, the best
The
of the
best.
best.
The best of the best.
You
yeah.
couldn't really run through a better stretch of quarterbacks than that.
To end
Yeah.
the
If the
season.
Bills
No.
do it.
If the Bills do it,
Completely
yes.
hypothetical.
I mean, besides
So-
Nick Foles.
True, good point. Like the year when the Eagles won the Super Bowl that
Underdogs.
Tom Brady beat Marcus Mariota, Blake Bortles, and then lost to Nick Foles.
No, they were good at the time.
Blake Bortles.
Yes, he was good that season.
Blake Bortles was okay. Their defense
he was good that season.
Their defense was good.
No, Blake Bortles was good.
You have weird takes, man.
No,
Blake
you
Bortles
have-
was good.
I just
He
love that
was.
name, Bortles.
It is. How can someone named Bortles be remotely athletic?
Sounds like a whale.
Their first name is Blake, and their last name is Bortles.
Whale. Look, it's a Bortle whale.
What? That's not a whale.
Oh, dude, Luke has a good whale sound. Yeah, Luke has good whale singing sounds.
You know what I just realized? Whales sound like cows mooing underwater.
Yes!
Isn't that so accurate?
We should drown a cow and see if he moves
Oh
underwater.
my word, let's go test.
Jeez.
Let's go test.
You knocked the trophy over. Last segment to wrap this up. You guys have seen this segment before. We still don't really have a name for it.
But we are
Well,
calling it Coach
Coach-
K knows.
The filler name of Coach K knows all, which really tells you
now.
nothing about how this game works.
No.
Parker doesn't know much about baseball. Luke doesn't know much
have to
about
play this
basketball.
game- Oh, sorry, I've got an idea. Can we cut this out? We have to play this game with Coach K during his press conference about Ohio State
Oh
football.
my word, it'd be so bad.
Exactly.
Coach, this game is called Coach K knows all. Coach K, who's Justin Fields?
A coach?
Okay, all right. Why do you have? Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ready? Luke, what? Okay. So this segment is called Coach K knows all.
But does Coach K really know all?
I think he does actually.
Probably.
But that
Except-
doesn't tell you anything about what this
No,
game is
not at
about.
all.
In 2021, we are going to be improving our areas of knowledge. What are you?
It's a K.
Parker doesn't know much about baseball, Luke doesn't know much about basketball, and I don't know much about Marvel. So we are going to become more well-rounded by asking each other trivia questions, and we'll just learn something new every week. So only one question. We're going to keep it shorter this time. Previously, it was
Yep.
multiple. So Parker,
Mhm.
your baseball question
Yes.
Is
Or-
correct.
this week.
Let's hear it.
Marcus
Are-
Mario.
Yes.
Just go.
Answer
Okay.
good.
How many years did it take the Philadelphia Phillies to win their first World Series?
Yeah. They used to be good back in the day. Back in my
What
heyday.
day?
My heyday, you know.
Right.
You know, it only took them surprisingly 4 years to win the World Series.
It took them 97 years.
Oh, I was close.
Luke didn't even know
I
it. How was
didn't
I
know it.
supposed to know it?
I didn't.
Well, but
I
Luke
thought
was-
it was 94 years.
Luke was closer than you, so much closer.
No, I was pretty close.
I knew it was close to 100. I knew it was in the 90s.
It was
I
a-
didn't know
yeah.
what 90
They
it was.
were formed as an official team in 1887,
Dang.
and they won. Or no, sorry, it was 1883, and they won in 1980.
Wow, that's sad.
It really is.
That's really
Luckily,
sad.
we weren't allowed.
Not as sad
for
as
any
the
of it.
Cubs over a
So.
100-year drought.
Yeah, 108 years is longer. So
But only by 11
Good point.
years.
math. Are we doing the Marvel question next?
Yeah,
Or the
Yes.
basketball
Marvel next.
question.
Do you
All
want me
right.
to ask?
Yeah, you ask.
So, Owen, we would like to ask you, who died in Avengers Age of Ultron?
I don't even know which one Age of Ultron is.
Who
Who's
that?
Ultron?
Wow.
Somebody tell me who
He's
is that?
he's a robot.
He's the bad guy?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
a bad guy.
Okay, all right.
And you can't just say a bunch of little robots.
Who
That doesn't
died
count.
in Age of
Because a
Ultron?
robot can't die. Robots
Yeah,
don't.
robots
Robots
don't.
aren't alive. They.
Yeah, they're not alive. Yeah, true.
Well, it wouldn't be. Is it? It's an Avenger, or like
No, not really.
like
Not
just a
technically.
character?
A main character, yeah.
Yeah.
for the
Ish.
movie.
But
For
they're
that
not
movie.
For
an
that
Avenger.
They would
They
have become one.
They worked with the Avengers.
Yeah.
But they weren't considered one
Nick
yet.
Fury.
They died too quickly.
No.
I mean, he works with the Avengers.
But he's still like.
That's actually a
Wait,
good
did it-
guess, but
Yeah. No.
Did a kid die? They were training with the Avengers?
No.
he wasn't super young.
He was the same age as Wanda.
I don't know who Wanda is. That's not.
Oh.
The new
Who
TV
was
show
it?
that just came out.
Who was it?
Quicksilver.
Yeah, Pietro, Maximoff.
How was I supposed? What? What
Well,
did Quicksilver
Pietro-
do? What is he
You
like?
watched the
fast.
movie.
Is
you
he like
would know.
Marvel Flash?
He's Quicksilver.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like
yeah.
insanely fast.
Although the Flash would
insanely
definitely
quick.
beat him in a fight. The
Exactly.
Flash would 100% beat him in a fight.
I don't know. I don't.
Well, I
watch
mean,
these
he's
seasons.
dead.
Oh, 100%.
So
Quicksilver had the agility of like a cheetah. He could run really fast for a few seconds and then got extremely tired. You saw that, right?
Yeah, he did.
And the Flash that doesn't happen to him.
also he's
And
insane.
the Flash is a lot faster than Quicksilver.
also he's not dead, so he'd probably win. Do you want to ask a basketball question, Parker?
Sure, I didn't think of one, but I'll think
Well,
of one
that's yeah.
now. Who is the best player of all time? Just kidding.
No!
Just kidding.
There has to
I
be-
can't get that one right because you
I
think
know.
someone and you think someone.
There has to be an answer where it's very clearly and obviously
Yeah. Yeah, it's not
This
an
person.
opinionated question.
yeah,
Okay.
or
Alright.
this thing, or you know.
All right, I'll ask you a recent basketball question. The same question Owen asked me the other
Still
day.
gonna get it wrong, but
Probably. Who has the best defense in the league right now?
Statistically, this is
Statistically.
like it's not opinionated.
And they
it's-
do look really good at defense.
They
Like, if you
statistically
just watch
have the best defense in the NBA so far.
them.
can I ask a question, a counter question?
Yeah.
It
Sure.
depends.
How like popular is this team? Because like
They're
if
pretty
I'm thinking,
popular.
if
It's
I'm
not an
thinking,
obscure team.
okay.
Yeah, it's
You
not
know
like
this
the
team name.
Grizzlies or anything.
You know this team name.
Yeah.
can I ask
I
another
think
counter
he knows
question?
this team name.
Sure.
Have they played the 76ers this season?
No, we can't answer that.
Yeah, no, we can't answer that.
Okay.
Also, I'm not 100% sure on that anyway.
I think they have.
Okay.
I think I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't
Is it-
remember, but maybe they did.
Let's.
The Grizzlies.
I just said.
Parker just
Oh.
said it's not
I
the
just
Grizzlies.
said it couldn't
I
be the
wasn't paying
Grizzlies.
attention to you.
I was thinking of obscure teams. I was like, it's
It's-
not the Grizzlies.
Oh, I didn't even think. I didn't even
We'll
hear
give you
that.
one more.
Maybe I subconsciously heard it,
you
and that's why I said
subconsciously heard
this.
it. That's why you said it.
Actually, I think the Grizzlies suck at defense.
Yeah,
this year.
I know. That's why I
Them
said
and the
that.
Kings.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
now you
it
know it's
trash?
The Charlotte Hornets.
You're only guessing obscure teams.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought you said it was like
We said that.
You know the team
you
name.
know the team.
Oh,
I'm impressed with the team names that you know, because that's not. If you know the Charlotte Hornets, you know most team names.
Yeah, they're also very bad. At defense.
We'll give you one more guess.
Is it the Mavericks?
No, it's the New York Knicks.
The New York Knicks.
Which is shocking.
Yeah.
Because the Knicks are normally terrible,
Yeah.
and they're not half bad this year.
And they
their
might make the
defense is
playoffs. Maybe.
really good. So it's quite impressive. Thank you guys for watching episode 84. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube.
And comment.
Really funny video coming out this week.
And
James
funny.
hinted at
Yes.
it on the Instagram story. And also this week, the final. Where
Finale!
after about 3 months, we find out what the hardest sport is.
that is coming
It's very exciting.
this week.
We're going to find
The
out.
final matchup. Dun 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 dun. Hopefully the football games are good, and let's go.
Go Aaron Rodgers!
Tom Brady.